What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
Make an example. I'm sorry it came to this, little wolf.
Before she died, my mother told me stories of Onryo, ruthless spirits who wander the land, seeking vengeance. The night my family was massacred, I became such a spirit. Fleeing to the south, I was alone, hungry, and terrified. I found strength in the bruises on my skin, in the memory of a burning tree. But it was in war that I learned to kill. I bloodied my father's blade with nameless enemies, picturing the outlaws who murdered my family. After 16 years, I've come home to the wilds of Ezo. I will avenge my family, and I will join them in death. Every member of the Yōtei 6 will suffer. Starting with the snake. Snake. The Oni. Spider. The dragon. Still with me?
Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome. It's finally time for a brand new Let's Play, and this time it's a game that just released. This is actually out only 3 days ago as of the time of me recording this, and when you guys see it, it'll still have been less than a week. Back in 2021, I did a full Let's Play of Ghost of Tsushima going well into 2022 to go through the Iki Island DLC. It was a long one. I can't imagine this is going to be too much shorter, but I am still so excited because that game was wonderful.
Stranger, please don't get involved. Hey, get his legs.
Easy. Easy, boy. It's all right. They're sorry. Aren't you?
Bring her to the boss.
He likes it rough around the edges.
Now, truly, what made Ghost of Tsushima so special had to be the combat. And that is the main reason I'm so excited to jump into another game just like that. Let's do it! Oh, immediately satisfying. Immediately. However, I do know that Atsu here has a little bit of a different fighting style from Jin. Case in point.
Snake's in there. He should be drunk by now.
So let's go deal with them. This is a very talky opening, as far as I am aware, so I will do my best to give way to the dialogue, but I am going to still say some things here and there.
Well, are you going to give me a light?
So let's begin. Okay, so very standard katana combat fare in this game. Hold L1 to block. This is also going to be the parry button, if you can time it right, although I think the parrying windows in this game are a little bit tighter than they were in Tsushima. Tsushima also had a charm that made that even easier to deal with. Now you can heavy attack to cause staggers. Eventually a few of those will break their block like so. Then you can just wail on them with light attacks until they get their block back up. Of course, these are weaker enemies, so they're going to be a little easier to kill. Don't spam light attacks when they have their block up, though. It won't do anything.
Who are you? Little wolf. I thought we killed your whole family. But here you are. The swordsmith's daughter.
My name is Atsu.
Wow, we're getting our first duel this quickly, huh? Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to want to stay on top of this guy. He's drunk, so I imagine he's going to be a little bit easier. We just got to find opportunities to break through. Okay, there we go. Oh, crap. I was not ready for that. Wait for his attack to end. There we go. Once he staggers. Now, wail on him. I'm going to heal really quickly in the middle of that. Come on.
Did you dream of this?
You don't scare me!
Come on, one more hit and we'll be able to break that. There we go. Get him, little Atsu. Oh.
Waited too long to come home. Damn beast! You should have stayed.
No! No!
She died.
Any ideas, boy? Where do we find the rest of the Yōtei 6?
Absolute chills. Oh my god. Okay. I am so excited, you guys, and it looks like we're doing things a little bit differently than Tsushima. Seems to be less, I mean, well, at least I hope it stays less map dependent, as that was, I think, one of the weaker aspects of that game, even though it still handled its open world pretty well. So it looks like we got 3 spots of interest. I'm not seeing any others. I'm going to go with this one first.
I grew up under that tree. Feels like a lifetime since I left.
Wow, it's just sitting out there in the middle of the field, huh? Looking like Rohan. Okay. Then we got this.
Someone there may know where I can find Saito's dogs. Mount Yōtei. Last I heard, that old dual katana master is still hiding out there. I have to go home. Back where all this started.
All right, let's do this thing. Oh, geez. Okay, that's a little... It's a good thing the horse doesn't beef it. It absolutely probably would in most cases, but... Okay. Still got deer roaming around, lots of wildlife. There was a lot more than there was in Tsushima, that's for sure. Usually you'd never see them in more than groups of like 2 or 3. Maybe 4. Like, it was always very concentrated, and you were actually generally discouraged from messing with the wildlife like at all in that game unless the wildlife was hostile, like a boar or a bear. But I think we're going to head to Atsu's home first to get this episode truly started. I know it's already been 20 minutes. This is going to be a longer than normal episode as we get through this basically the entire intro before we're then thrown into the game proper. The quote-unquote opening isn't actually over yet. I do know that much, but we'll just get through all of this dialogue and introductory stuff first before we move on to episode 2. So yeah. You know, one thing that I always found very interesting that Tsushima did, and I don't know if this game's going to do it a lot too, this is probably just for story purposes, but I always found it kind of funny how, like, with all that's going down, and I get in Tsushima a little bit just because it was in the middle of an active war, so it was a little hard to care too much, but this idea that something like this, so obvious and, you know, in the middle of the map, has been completely laid waste to, and it just got left that way for more than a decade. It is always a little bit strange, but I suppose given the story importance to Atsu, I can let it slide this one time.
Out of the way!
Jubei! Get back here! That hurt!
You let your guard down.
Stop running, coward! Father, stop him!
You don't need my help.
I've got you now!
Not yet.
I'm like right there, by the way. I would like to point that I had to actually actively slow down there to not capture him.
Practice. Be there soon!
Give up?
Never! Got you!
Let's finish this in the training ring.
Maybe later. You heard Mother. I'm late.
We're gonna practice shamisen, huh? Oh, that's fun. I always love the sound of these things.
Ready to practice your shamisen?
I guess.
Run your fingers across the strings. When you find the note, hold it.
Okay, so they've already been using the touchpad a lot in this.
Yes. Hold it.
There we go.
See? Beautiful. Loosen your grip on the sao.
Like that?
Perfect. Now, Let the music flow through you. Feel the difference? I love this song. Let's play together. That was a gift from your grandmother. When I play, I feel like she is listening, on the wind, guiding me.
But how can she hear you if she's gone?
Music is not bound to this world. It can speak to those who are no longer with us. I will always be listening, either here or on the wind.
I love the idea that that last bit was added into Atsu's memory,
Are you still listening, Mother?
but isn't actually something that she really said. Okay. Relive the past. You can now experience memories from Atsu's past. When a memory is nearby, press and hold the touchpad. So they've already been using the touchpad a lot more than the first game ever did. I mean, it is definitely a Sony thing to like force their first parties to use the things like the haptic feedback, the touchpad, the extra rumble and all that stuff. And this game is already doing it a lot. Drawing those the kanji at the beginning, when I was going through the Yōtei 6's names, that was not easy to do, by the way. I mean, like, I don't think it was actually registering my strokes, like, in the direction it wanted. It was more like how long my finger was lingering on the touchpad. So it was kind of weird in that way, but it still was... It was still a little strange at times because it, like, didn't quite detect everything every single time. So there might have been a couple of mistakes there. I actually can't remember if I did make mistakes or not, but it was not the easiest thing to do. Not the most intuitive thing, but I think it's cool. It's novel. But
He used this to test his new blades.
can I test it? Let's do it. All right, we're back to this. One of the simplest but most enjoyable activities from the first game. Haven't done this in a while. Oh, there we go. And a flying one, too. That's cool. Heavy strike completed, and our spirit has increased.
Just like
to 3. Okay, awesome. I will happily take that. So yeah, there's a few memories around here I'm going to grab. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode than normal as I just go through all of these. I think when we're ready to depart from the home,
Father weed the training ring.
we'll call this an episode. I know I can go straight to the past right now, but what I'm specifically looking at is some of like these right here. You see this little
Pulling these used to give me a rash.
ghost that's or I guess like spirit or wisp that's here in the air. Those are what I want to interact with the most. So let's do that.
There. Much better.
And head back. Help your father at his forge. Okay.
Atsu, was that your playing I heard just now?
Music doesn't come easy for me like it does Mother.
Would hitting something make you feel better?
Maybe.
Strike quickly while the metal is hot.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh man, that feels that is weird. I know it's very herky-jerky, but I think that's just because I don't know. This is not like the smoothest
Now, inspect your
mechanic.
work.
It's bent.
Don't just hit one side. Share your frustration equally.
Well, obviously. Okay. This is so weird.
Reheat the metal.
Okay. Which one? Okay,
Have you
square
ever burned
for that.
yourself?
Oh, yes. Not a lesson you forget. The blisters. Oof.
You'd practically brand yourself if you did that, wouldn't you? That'd be my assumption. Might need reheating one more time. So let's do that. I don't know how long I'm necessarily supposed to hold it there. Okay, it looks like that's the extent of it, so...
Very good.
There.
Let's take a look. Would you like to see what I've been working on?
Yes?
Are you sure they're old enough?
Yes.
Every blade I've ever forged has been leading to this.
A masterpiece to protect our family.
Tsuba.
Is inspired by our twin wolves.
Can I hold it?
Of course. Once you know how to use it. Come. This way, my little wolves. It's time to train.
You won't win this time, Atsu.
Extreme hot take right off the bat, but I
That's
think
what
this
you
game's
always
presentation with the voice direction and the cutscenes is a lot
I
better
think
than
the
the first
children
games.
would
Like,
enjoy some
right away.
The children or you?
Today we return to the basics.
Why?
Because a blade without a strong core will shatter.
I am ready to learn.
Seriously?
Form up. We'll begin with blocking.
We know how to block.
That remains to be seen. Jubei, hit your sister.
But not too hard.
All right, just hold it up. Come on, dude.
So you have been paying attention.
I'll break through eventually.
Very good, Atsu.
Nice block.
Now, it's only fair that Atsu gets a chance to hit you, Jubei. But this time, I want you to break his guard.
Heavy strikes. Got it.
Where did you learn to hit like that?
From working the forge. You should try it.
This next lesson is about timing and patience.
Why do you look at me when you say that?
Because you're as patient as a wild horse.
At least I don't smell like one.
Focus. I want you to practice parrying. Show me. Yes, his guard is down. Follow through with an attack. That's it. Now hit him while he's vulnerable. Perfect timing. Careful, Atsu. See the way your brother's lining up? That strike must be parried.
Father!
Sorry, son. Try again. Sometimes, a single parry is not enough. A strong foe will continue to attack
So we continue to parry.
until he's interrupted. Then you strike. Try against your brother. Keep parrying. Good. Now follow through. Don't stop. Very good. Multiple parries. Some strikes cannot be blocked or parried. Jubei, swing hard at your sister. Atsu, dodge his attacks. Sometimes, the only way out of trouble is to dash or roll away. Trust me.
He's learned from experience.
What's that supposed to mean?
Excellent. Don't let him catch you.
You got lucky. Hold still.
My little warriors.
Pain can be a dangerous distraction. Call upon your restless spirit to shake it off.
Flex and you'll feel better, just like Jin. Seriously, one of the funniest healing mechanics that a video game has ever had. But yeah, Spirit. The same as before. I think it was called Focus in the first game, though, not Spirit.
Yes. Finally.
Whoever lands the most strikes will receive an extra portion of fish for dinner. Begin.
That fish is mine.
You can lick the bones when I'm done. You're going hungry tonight, brother.
Atsu.
A family is stronger together. A wolf needs her pack. Remember that.
I will find every last member of the Yōtei 6. And I will bring you peace. Then I will join you in death. I swear it. I'm coming for you bastards.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this first episode of Let's Play Ghost of Yōtei. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. Once a week, every week, we will join Atsu again on her hunt. And this is going to be a long journey, but I hope you guys are excited as I am, because I absolutely love this game. I love these games and their sense of style, their sense of beauty, and I'm going to try to keep this as low-key a Let's Play as I possibly can, in that I don't want to oversaturate it with my commentary too much. This is still a Let's Play channel after all, but I still want to give this game as many opportunities as it can to shine through purely based on the visuals and the sound design. And so far, it's already doing a phenomenal job. I know I just said a minute ago that I think this game actually does the voice direction and all that presentation a lot better than the first game, and I stand by that. The first game was going for a little bit of a different feel, though. While still the same environments, it was much more, I guess, trying to be a bigger story than itself, because it was focused on samurai. It was focused on this more regal style of storytelling. It felt a little bit more old-fashioned, a little more old school than what Ghost of Yōtei is trying to do. I mean, it was obviously inspired by Akira Kurosawa movies, but was definitely the most, like, I would say not as deliberate in its filmmaking as something like Kurosawa. It was supposed to be a lot more like Golden Age in style. This feels more contemporary. This feels more, this is, a proper revenge tale, like a story that would be told in modern times, but with the framing of something a bit older. And I think that's going to translate to a very different experience this time around. I'm very excited for it. I love Erika Ishii. I love her work, and I'm very excited to see what she does with Atsu for the remainder of this game. So, yeah, thank you all so very much for watching, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I'll see you all in the next one.